All right, welcome back to the channel, Chase Love Unscripted. Let's talk. It's your boy, Big Q, not the little one. And we here in Louisiana, man, naturally tapping in with the guys.
Yeah.
We want to get some insight in regards to what they looking for and also the different obstacles they done had to face while trying to find a true love out in the city. So to show some love to my guys, man, and we're going to naturally dive right into it, y'all.
What's going on with it?
What's going on,
You
man?
know,
All right. So let me get y'all name, gentlemen. What's everybody's name?
So my name's Adolfo. I was born in Cuba. It's a Cubano.
Gotcha.
And after Katrina, I moved to New Orleans, and then that's where I got my thick accent from.
Okay, that's what's up. What about you?
Joe, I'm from Baton Rouge, so I had to come travel out here, trying to make it happen.
Yeah, I'm Chris, bro. See the real if you know me, Uptown 12.
Hey, naturally. It's a pleasure having y'all gentlemen here today. Naturally
Appreciate
getting
you
some
for having
vibes
us.
off. We want to see y'all insight, man, of what y'all naturally had to go through, brothers, while trying to find y'all love, man. So we're going to start with you. Adolfo, right?
Adolfo.
Adolfo.
So my issue, I never got hurt or nothing like that before. The problem is I own 3 companies, and I feel like my value's at a certain level, and I'm looking for a woman to add to that value. Usually with a Cuban household, a woman adds to the man and makes him a better man every day.
Right.
Sadly, I haven't found that.
Okay. And
So
why you think
either
you haven't found
ambition
that?
or she already got it? One of the two.
So you battled either she
Yes.
not into
So, like,
it or...
Which is that?
So what do you mean? Like, what are the two that you were just
So
mentioning?
it's either between the two she's already established or she has like a 3 or 5 year plan, and then I want to be invested in it. And so that would take ambition level, and then I will find that out more when we go on a date or something like that. I've been in relationships before, and I had humbly broke up with them because they didn't meet the expectations that I feel like I was capped, and she didn't make me a better man. So when that happens, I just leave. So I'm trying to find a woman with the mentality that I got, because I am from a dictatorship country, so I got a certain level of ambition.
Definitely. So you need a woman that's going to challenge you, kind of motivate you,
Claro,
be more
claro,
than what you are right now.
Claro.
Absolutely. I love it, brother. What about
feel
yourself, brother?
Oh, like I said, brother. I've been in the game for a little minute. I ain't played every part of the game. I've been the player, the played, the cheated on. But it came with a lot of growth though, so I never take none of it back, because while all of it, I learned lessons through it all. So I don't never look at none of its L's, because I learned lessons with it. Now if I learn a lesson from it, then it'll be a loss. You feel me? Okay. So, but now I'm just at a point now, older in my life, I done been through it. What they say, spin around the block. I'm ready to park the car and ready to take the wheels out the car, park in the garage, put it on bricks. But my main thing I really go through now is, to touch on my brother said here, is just trying to find somebody, like you said, to motivate you or bring that purpose to your life as well. He owned 3 companies. Me, I'm a manager at FEMA right now, but I'm also in the military as well, and that's the biggest struggle, trying to find somebody who's willing or able to be flexible, because especially being in the military, you have to remain flexible. It's a hard lifestyle. It's hard to contain.
Absolutely.
It's long nights. It's some nights you might not hear from me, and some people can't handle that. So that's probably my biggest challenge right now, finding somebody who can, pretty much take on their responsibility in life. I know it's a lot, because the military brings a lot out of us, so I know it'll be a lot asking for her. So if I can just find that woman who's willing to take that challenge on,
definitely,
we good, baby.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
And a follow up with you. What about yourself, brother?
I'm just chilling, playing the field. I'm waiting for that glow, I catch one with that glow, because right now, most women out here caught up on, they think they know what men want, but they really don't. So once they get out that entertainment TV lifestyle they looking at, I'm gonna wait for mine. Hopefully she around here now.
No, she's here. She here waiting on you, brother.
Yeah.
And here on Chase Love, we go try to find her. We actually not gonna try to find her. We have found her.
Oh, I see her.
We're gonna bring it to you, brother.
She gonna have that glow on her, why?
Definitely. So I'm gonna start with you. I want to ask y'all gentlemen another question to kind of just dive more into what's y'all expectations and also just different things that, that you want from your woman, So with you yourself, what style of woman? Like, what you looking for in regards to, like,
a woman that know how to be a woman,
Okay.
That ain't scared to submit to and let me lead,
Okay. So have you had battled with?
I'm tired of the bad bitch, boss bitch type shit. I ain't trying to.
I would go ask that. Have you dealt with like a woman that was like real controlling or something?
I just pity phone bill here now.
Okay.
But nah, I'm looking for a real woman, man.
Definitely.
Yeah.
With qualities, you know what I'm saying? Career wise, those are different things.
That don't matter to me.
Okay. So you just go take care of her, but she just need to be like submissive.
It's gonna work itself out.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
A man or a man not into what a woman making, not me. I'm not.
Okay.
And that don't matter to me if you're a doctor and all that. Done.
So what does matter?
A woman that could be a woman,
So what are characteristics and things that does matter for you in regards to your woman that you choose and looking for?
That ain't scared to follow me.
Okay.
Stay behind me, don't jump in front of me.
Okay.
Like that done.
That's fair, brother.
Take that trust that I'm gonna take you the right way.
Absolutely.
Done. Yeah.
I agree, man. Well, I like that, man. I definitely think that we have some women that's going to be more on the backseat role, but also supportive towards your goals in life and ain't willing to try to, deviate out of that. She's going to be real supportive. And there's a lot of women I feel like in this world, I don't know if y'all agree, that has that same mindset where she kind of like on the submissive side, but she also still assertive. She able to, insert herself in spaces where she needs to be inserted at,
That's a good one. Like you said, I think that's perfect right there, honestly.
What about yourself? What you looking for?
Like you said, like you say, be submissive, but also be assertive when need to be. I do like a balance, honestly, because I love a woman who can think for herself, of course. Because with the time I'm not there, like I say, I might be deployed downrange. I'm in the military. You can hold the household down while I'm gone.
Exactly.
I love it, Right. So you got that balance of both. Me personally, my biggest thing I'm looking for is a partner. And having somebody understand what a partnership is. A partnership is we working at this together. We trying to build this kingdom together. We both trying to build each other up. So not only I'm trying to pour into what you got going on, I want you to do the same, vice versa. Right. And it's kind of hard finding a partnership nowadays because I be trying to tell people, to be honest, no man want no liability.
Exactly.
Don't want no liability. You feel me? So if I can find a partnership will bring assets, and then I also want them to understand assets don't necessarily always mean financially. I can also view your assets outside of financially. If I'm working all day, but I'm coming home, you got the kids taken care of, you cook, you clean, you fold the clothes, that's a lot. So even time with the 50-50 thing, I don't agree with the whole 50-50 thing financially because what you putting it, I believe in 100. And I can see your value in your 100 because your 100, like I said, can be in those qualities. I know it's not easy being a stay-at-home mom sometimes. Taking care of 4 kids, picking up in the morning, picking them up from practice, still come home. I know I'm coming home. I'm trying to come home to a big meal. I like to eat, you hear me? So I know how it is. So if I can see those values in you outside of financial, I also want you to see values in me outside of financial because I hate the narrative right now that some people feel like a man can't be a provider. A man's on a provider as much as he is financially. A man don't have to have it all financially to be a provider. He can still provide for you spiritually, emotionally, physically.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So I be trying, that's another thing fighting off, really just trying to find people who understand that as well. I can provide financially, but I also want you to see the other values. Don't look at me just like an ATM, Like I can help you, okay, because I might fall down bad on me, but I can still be there for you spiritually, physically, emotionally. I got you. So you see that as a provider in me as well, and I can see those also extra attributes in you as well. We good. On my end, we build a partnership. I got the plan. Just, like you say, just believe in me. Definitely. And you got the plan, believe in you. We go build our partnership, our kingdom together.
I like that, brother. Great insight on what you're looking for, man.
Yeah.
What about yourself, brother, to kind of touch bases on what you looking for in regards to your woman? Like, what style of woman, expectation-wise? I'm
going to be honest, I lead all the time. I don't.
And lead by what? Yeah. Lead by what manner? Like, what do you mean?
So, I don't tell a woman to be submissive. She already.
Absolutely.
Just with my energy and my masculinity. I don't really have any issues with none of the women I date. I like whether they're aggressive, whether they're, from a certain block or they're more of like into the business side. My energy it revolves around me in a respectful way. Definitely. I never, in a situation where dealing with finances, I mean, I'm Cuban, so like I handle all that, but I feel like she got to tap into her value. So once I understand her value, then now she has the reward of me because I feel like I just can't. So Cubans, like once we get married, like usually, like the last name is real important. Okay. So there's no breaking up, like there's no divorce. So I got to make sure it's the right one. And I can't give that reward to all the women. You hear me? So I establish value first, and then once I establish value, then it becomes my access of vulnerability after that. I never had no woman be submissive. I usually don't argue. I think my opinion, unpopular maybe, but I think it's kind of feminine. Going back and forth with your old lady, I'll just eat her out, like if she got a problem. Like, I'm being completely honest.
Man.
Like, if she tripping, like for some reason, maybe I'm at the shop, maybe a little longer than normal, and she gets maybe insecure, and I feel that. I do got a certificate in massage.
Naturally majestic with the hands.
Yeah, so like I would be like, look, tell me about your day later on. And I'm very romantic. I do need my woman to be some sort of romance as well. Compliments is very important in a relationship to keep the fire lit. Even though that's my job, I feel like she's supposed to add a little bit of wax while I keep the fire lit. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, I never had no issue with like a woman. I just kind of say, this is how I want to lead, baby. Like, vamos pa acá. And then she kind of just decides if she's okay with it or not.
Okay.
And then I move on and she's not, or let's take this journey together. So I can't really say I had any problem.
Fair enough.
So,
would you say that you detach easily from people?
That's a great question. It's a yes or no. So I meet a woman, usually that first month, it's always good. So I'm very romantic, so I'm already invested. I like writing poems. I'm dead ass serious. I like
that's
writing
fire,
poems.
brother.
I'm not even playing. It's annoying.
Stay in your communication
because I
side
double
now.
entendre, like all that. So like I make it unique. So now 1 month doing that, I'm invested. And then now when I found out she is not the woman that I'm looking for, I gotta get into a zone of like, you gotta cut this off, because if you get married with this person, perfect example. I don't mean to chat, but perfect example. I was talking to a woman, super beautiful.
Okay.
She knew exactly what to do. We go get groceries. She's getting groceries for her friend. This is the second week that I know her, but she already know what I do for work and stuff like that.
Okay.
She expected me to pay for it. I said, look, mom, I'm not really comfortable with that. I explained my reasoning to it. She got a little attitude. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna pay for it. I paid for it. I sat her down, we had a discussion.
Okay.
She said she understood, but she kept doing things where she was expecting some type of payment, and there was no more me giving her bread. It was constant. Remember we had that conversation? Once that third time, you don't respect me.
Okay.
Go do that to a little boy or something. You hear me?
So
I'm not that.
I want to ask you now, upon you meeting her, did you come into the relationship with the aspect of like treating her, courting her with this certain type of energy? Or was it like something that you noticed after a certain action that you were like, you know what, I'm gonna cut this off? Because you kind of mentioned that when she came in, you were doing for her. And
that's a great question. I usually don't splurge no woman because I feel like she's not loving the character.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Love
you want her to love you first.
Yeah.
And then you're going to
because if you want to date
your finances.
I mean, her little finance, she could go to the club and get any dude she want. So I told her that too. Okay. I was like, look, mama, you really, yeah. So if you go to the club, you get any dude to automatically start buying your drinks. You came home with me, mama, I ain't buy you nothing. Like you was giggling and cuckooing with me and you had a vibe. That's what you fell in love with. So I feel like that should be all the way till I get on one knee.
Definitely.
If you looking at something else besides the characteristic trait, I feel like that's not genuine. And then like I said, my culture, so once I marry you and then that's all you trying to do, I'm kind of stuck now.
Yeah.
I can't. Like I can't ask my mama for her blessing to divorce. Like it don't work that way. Not how my culture is.
Absolutely.
But so
definitely.
I don't want to be in a box to somebody that I feel like I rushed to.
Okay.
So I don't even test them. I just kind of just see what their values is, and that usually comes after the first.
Definitely. So
my bad. Now, I just ask you a question.
Yeah,
so
go ahead, brother.
I know you say you do poems and all those good things like that. I ain't like I might gotta step my game, but
it's really fun.
He's serious. Yeah, I like that.
Just try it. Like I'm dead ass serious.
My
if you
thing
try
is,
it, you'll see her reaction, and then it'll just separate. I like competing.
Right.
Like I compete with any dude I come across.
I feel that
because I felt like I want to be the best man.
Exactly.
Okay, so like if homie Mo attracted to me, I gotta add some other value that he can't beat me. So I'm always thinking that. So why I got into poems, why I got into massaging and stuff like that, because I know another dude not gonna do it.
Facts.
I ain't gonna lie with y'all brothers, I definitely into the sensual side. You mentioning that about you, being into massages and kind of more embracing of your
It just
woman.
breaks you apart from everybody else.
I ain't gonna lie, brother, I do the same. And I think, naturally showing catering and love to your woman could be a difference maker in regards to how y'all relationship flow, how just the interaction occur, you know what I'm saying? Women love, and a lot of times us men, we don't cherish or prioritize that as much.
Yes, sir.
Because, we're molecularly, we're built different than women. I ain't gonna get into all that, but we built different women, and they
He's trying to hear the
also
word.
things that matter to them might not matter to us. You know what I'm saying? So I love that, brother, about yourself, that you're able to dive and allocate some time to your woman.
So I'm gonna ask both of y'all. So I love the idea. I always want to do that for my old lady, but my thing I be worried about is certain experiences I only want to share once, and that be my issue. So when I'm dealing with a woman, I really want to love her to the point I want to write poems. I want to get into massages. I want to do all those things and bring us all that energy. Bring us all those energy, all those different aspects in life. But I do have a problem. I don't want to
do it to the right one?
I only want to do it to the right. I don't want. Cause I feel like if I'm doing it to multiple different women, it kind of takes some of the specialness out of it away from.
So let me put it let me answer this.
I want to.
So if you want a woman
Right.
to be your wife,
Right.
to me, she gotta act like a wife from the get-go.
Okay.
So if you want to be a husband, you gotta act like a husband from the get-go.
See, that's
if it don't
my
work,
thing too, though.
If it don't work,
say that.
it's
Yeah,
cool.
man.
Keep going. But you can't deprive from a woman that is maybe unsure of who you are unless you start acting like a husband. Now she's treating you to the way that you just said when you first got introduced.
Okay.
Maybe she will do that if you do this. And if you don't do that, you're just gonna be in a role where y'all side by side and none of y'all crossing. You're waiting to see who crosses first. I'll just cross first and just see what she do. I think that's
I can
better.
respect that.
Yeah, in this world of life, you definitely have to be intentional towards your people, the ones, your loved ones, and anybody you're engaging in. So I think, at least for myself, I practice that. I practice doing anything that I want to receive. Because, we have the expectation of a woman being a wife, automatically showing qualities of that, not being promiscuous, loving, supportive in the household, able to just, take a step back from her life to support our lifestyle. So I think by us naturally practicing, the same efforts that we want to receive can be beneficial. But I got another question for you, gentlemen, because I know I heard a lot about, y'all insight of what y'all expecting,
Right.
So what are some deal breakers for you y'all? What is absolute a no-go for you while dating a woman?
Disrespectful children.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So she have children that disrespectful.
I ain't never think about that.
I haven't encountered that one yet, brother.
I ain't think about
That's funny,
that.
brother. Most women don't even want you to chastise their
man.
children. So if I can't even say something to them, that's a deal breaker.
Okay.
I ain't never think about that.
What about yourself, brother? What's an immediate deal
I ain't
breaker?
gonna
Something
look.
that
I'm
you
gonna
ain't
let you know
got
right now. I see you put that cigarette to your lip. It's a curtains. Black and Miles on trust you. I think you steal. It's always. What else? Lord.
You got a whole list.
Yeah, look, I'm trying
But
to. I
still,
don't play.
brother.
Look, that boy said she still. That's really the me. Really. Oh, and I'm very big on how you treat people. Like, if we go to a restaurant, you nasty to a server, I can't deal with you. You gotta be able to be courteous to people, and I think I take that real big. My grandma was a server, so I see you being nasty to a server for no reason. You just got a nasty spirit about you. I can't do it. Or if you always negative, everything about you, every time you come around, you bringing negativity. I can't do it.
And you gotta be neat.
Okay. So deal breaker, she not being neat.
Yeah, you gotta clean up.
Oh, you gotta be
Absolutely.
clean.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
definitely.
hygiene is a must. I mean,
I'm talking about around the house too.
oh yeah, no.
Make the bed, we get out the bed, all that.
For sure.
Yeah.
What about you, brother?
I've been thinking, if she got some
immediate deal breaker.
No. So if she got a deal breaker, I usually just check it. So let's say she not good with the server, say baby chill out.
So what I'm asking is something
a
that
deal
you
breaker,
immediately notice
a white
that.
woman.
So you don't date.
Oh God, I can't do it.
So what is your preference on dating? Like what ethnicity did you do?
So when I was in high school, it was Spanish women because I'm Latino.
Okay.
But you compliment them and they don't really receive it the way I want. You tell it to them and she'll be like you playing or something. Baby, I ain't playing. I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm not gonna in my experiences, maybe because I'm from New Orleans and there's a majority to meet black women.
Okay.
I treat them a certain way, I get treated the same way back. And I fuck with that.
So you're into
I'm
more
gonna be
black
honest.
women?
Like I've never had a black woman, I'm talking about hood to don't matter what the type is.
Okay.
Every time I treat them a certain way and I check maybe things that might be deal breakers, I just don't have no issue. I'm not even playing. And then I treat them a certain way, whether it's trauma, which they probably had a bad boyfriend or something like that, and I'm aware of it because she told me.
Mhm.
I try to be as comfortable as possible. I'm very big on
Emotional
comfortability.
intelligence.
Yeah, so
Emotional intelligence is what it is, bro.
you do that to. I mean, when I was trying to fuck with a white woman, like I mean,
I turned that bitch
when I was
on,
trying to mess
man.
with a white woman, like it's just like I treat them a certain way, and it's just automatic. Like it no matter what I do, she don't make me better. Like it's all up on me. Like oh my god, chill. They
Nah,
do
for sure.
they do stupid stuff. Like she want to kiss on my neck, for example, right? And she want to leave a hickey. Bro, I gotta be on a suit when I go to work, and I got meetings. I gotta go to the shop. My employees look at me like that. I tell her no, she don't listen.
Okay.
A black woman ain't got that problem. I tell them one time, okay, baby, how better I can please you? Ooh, that's all I need. Nah, that is
support,
over.
yeah, that
I don't need
listen.
nothing else. Latinas is
agree,
cool.
brother.
There's no Cubans here, so I would vibe for sure with a Cuban woman. There's no Cuban women here. They're more in Florida. But like
need to make that
Hondurans,
change
they just
again.
a little different. They talk with.
Okay.
Mexicans is cool, but like they just kind of like I don't know. It's just something about
So
black
you
women
can say-
is just fire. Just Mexican women, it just ain't for me, bro.
So what you can say is that you dated all around. Like you dated.
Yeah, I'm majority of my 20s. I'm 29. Majority of my 20s, I've been single, and I do exercise my single lifestyle.
And how old are you currently right now again?
29.
29.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So 20 to 29. 9 years?
So yeah, in the 9 years where I felt like I've been really, I love shooting my shot. I love talking to women. I think it's like in my 20s is when I started like wanting to learn how to be more a man. I guess.
Definitely.
So and that's when I felt like I got more of my experiences to what I'm just talking about now.
All right, brothers. Well, I do want to also ask y'all, something that y'all would think that y'all took away from your last previous relationship. Something definitely didn't go right in that relationship to where y'all not together currently right now.
Mhm.
So what would be the biggest takeaway of learning lesson that you
Big
would all
lie.
be able to take away from your last relationship? No matter if it was yourself or maybe something that you acknowledged with your woman, whatever the case might be. I'd like to know that. And I'm gonna start with you, brother, since we ended
no
out with you, man.
problem. The problem that I had was I was trying to talk to her about we're dating for 3 months. And at that point, I want to know what her skills are.
Okay.
She
Definitely.
told me her skills, and I tried to start something with her. And she was just very
Drag feet. And
dry feet. So that was my last relationship. I felt like it was just not going to be it's going to be a waste of my time and hers.
So what was your takeaway from that? Like, what was you able to learn from that relationship?
To try to, I felt like I could have gave that 3 months to somebody else that deserved it. I felt like I could have picked up on some of the hints, asked some more questions, instead of me just being more to just one woman and just kind of just going with the flow. Maybe I can help. Maybe I need to kind of dial back and just say, if this is her, this is her. I have to respect that. It's just not for me. Instead of trying to just trying to be a man and say, hey, in this relationship, I want to do this. Because women are going to be like, yeah, sure. But are you going to apply it? So maybe after a couple of conversations, I got to then have a more serious conversation instead of me having a smile on my face.
Definitely. Yeah, you definitely got to ask, the more serious question. Definitely if it's some priority for yourself in your relationship or what you're looking for, you got to put it out there early.
Mm-hmm. Early.
And,
Yes,
early,
sir.
if career-wise endeavors, how they treat their family, their insight on it, their well-being in life, how they handle themselves, how they handle situations emotionally, those are all things you have to figure out early in a relationship before you do the 9-10 month marking. Like, okay, what you got going on there?
Yes,
what do you
sir.
want to do? What do you want to be? What's your more goals? Like, no, you need to ask her goals early in the ages, just as much as she need to ask you as well.
Yes,
So
sir.
everybody got an insight on what they expecting. What about yourself though, brother? What would you say your biggest learning lesson from your previous relationship?
Oh Lord. No, I'm gonna be transparent. I'm gonna be honest.
You compete with us, brother.
I think I'm gonna talk about myself first. I think my biggest issue really is, I know it's a problem. I know I tell myself I'm gonna work on it. Do I? No, I'm gonna be honest. My biggest problem, I prioritize money too much. And when I say I prioritize money too much, it's to the point where I even in my personal life, I let it affect me too much. Because my money ain't right, I'm not centered. But I know money shouldn't have that much control over you. It honestly shouldn't, but it do. So it be to the point like,
hit you like that though.
It to the point like, I'm putting her so far back as a priority that I'm only prioritizing money or whatever I'm trying to get to, or whatever I feel like I fell off from or trying to get back to. I'm not even, it's one thing like, okay, is she okay with taking the back burner? But I'm not even looking back for her, you feel me? It's like, you gone completely. And that's not right because she still, especially if somebody who's willing to stick there beside you while you probably down on your dick, that ain't right for you to leave. Cause that's really rare to come by for real.
That's a great, yeah.
So me, I'm not even thinking about it. I'll get real selfish. I get really selfish. I'm trying to do whatever I gotta do, cause I know I'm willing to take it, but at the same time, it's selfish, but I tell myself.
That's part of being a man, though.
But I also try to tell myself, I try to look at the unselfish way too, and I don't know it's for however people take it because I know I'm willing to take it. If I gotta eat noodles every day, peanut butter and bread, you hear me? If I really care about you at the same time, I don't want you to go through that with me. You feel me? So I might have to, I'd rather just try to separate myself or get you to separate from me. So I don't want you to go there. I'm eating eggs and rice every day.
So let me ask this, because I'm trying to help understand your response. So you saying that you have an issue with prioritizing yourself more in a relationship or prioritizing your woman? Because in the beginning, I thought you were saying like you had an issue with putting your woman first and then kind of like putting everything like your other responsibilities on the back burner.
Working as a team?
I'll say balance. Working as a team and balancing it. Okay. I'll say balance. That's why I say.
You kind of give her space because you're not right at the time.
But instead of giving her the proper amount of space, like I say, even check on her, even balancing it all together, I just completely leave her in the backfield at all, like just completely dump it at all. I don't ever try to integrate her at all. I just simply push everything I got myself for.
So when you're going through adversity, you kind of like...
I can't even focus. And it's crazy because she might try to help me, but I'm still not like...
I get you
and
now,
then I know it's wrong because why am I getting irritated at my woman trying to help me? But I'm gonna tell you why too though, because I have a
irritated, man, but it can be irritated at times because she trying to push you and that you're now moving in a space
that... they use that against you?
Not that, that's what I was finna get to. But my biggest thing I think it all suffers from, and it's open to the term, it might cause a little, not that I ain't trying to shuffle no feathers or whatever you hear me, but I'm very big on, I don't tell people what I'm going through. I'm not finna let you hear me what I'm going through, because the last thing I need you to do is throw it back in my face.
We don't win nothing anyways.
I hate when mad day, because when mad day come, and I'm pretty sure we all know when mad day come, it come. I ain't finna give you the space or even open that, create a slippery slope for you even play like that. And that's pretty much the point.
So do you feel like there is a space where a woman could put you in that to where you're able to be more open with the things that you're battling and overcoming to where she can help combat that with you? Because with relationships and marriage, it's supposed to be a unity, brother. And whatever you lack for, she's supposed to compensate, and whatever she lacks for, you're supposed to compensate. So, when you're going through your battles in life, do you think that a certain caliber of woman can come in to where she can meet those needs to where you wouldn't feel like you got to move her away when life ain't going as the way as you expected? Or is it more that's like something that you got to do within yourself,
I do feel like she out there, but I also feel like I guess what I should have been saying, even if she is out there, every time I probably self-sabotage to the point I don't even know if it was her or not. Cause I ain't self-sabotage relationship so bad to the point cause I ain't even giving her a chance to even show whether she go do it or she not go do it. She might be a great woman, have my back, build this empire with me. I never gave her a chance to show it. Cause the whole time I'm first thinking
up so bad, so first thing gonna come on me.
The first thing I'm thinking is the worst. Oh, you probably gonna throw it in my face. So I ain't finna correct that space. So
bum time, the women gonna throw it out there.
What about yourself too? What do you say that some of the bad things that you
I'm kind of like on the level with him, I ain't never really had no relationship.
Okay.
I'd rather have myself situated first. That way I feel like I ain't gonna have no problem. Or I drag somebody along with me when I'm struggling.
So how long have you been single?
Until I get myself situated,
How long have you been single?
Shit, that in my whole life.
Your whole life?
You ain't never been in love?
Never.
For real?
So why haven't it been a space to where you could have allocated and prioritized a woman? What has hindered that, like from you to be in it?
I mean, I wasn't really looking at them. I ain't worrying about that.
So what has been the focus and priority?
Me.
And what does that look like? What does that look like for you prioritizing
right
you?
Now, I'm chilling.
What you mean? Like in regards to in regard to what I want to ask is like, you say you're prioritizing yourself, does that mean that you're diving more into your
You know
career?
what I'm saying? Like until
that
I
more
feel I have
like-
myself situated, then I'm gonna chase my love.
Okay.
I can respect
Like I
that.
can't chase love while I'm trying to build these bricks right now.
I feel
It's
that.
gonna be a distraction.
So do you think a woman can come into your life and be able to provide assistance while you build those bricks? Maybe help lay some bricks with you?
Nah,
No?
I'm like, nah. Hopefully she in this chase love right here. That's why I'm here.
Man, she definitely would. Well, I'm asking that because your
Hopefully
wife
she
is
ain't
definitely
here.
probably watching. Your
Yeah,
future
hopefully
mate
she
is
ain't
definitely
here,
watching,
man.
and she's saying to you,
I'm in
she's
the
saying to you,
A-ball,
she
man.
wants you
Tell
to
her I'm in
drive
the
and be
A-ball.
more of yourself than the version that you have been. Because see, the version that she
Cause
needs
I'm
from
real
you,
guarded. I'm real guarded. Like I don't do relationship. Like I don't want
the
everybody
version she
like
needs
pushing
from
with me
you
like
gonna
that.
make you have to want her too around, brother. You can't be in a space to where you just don't want her, you don't need her, because then why she gonna want to be there? You gotta be in a space to where you want her, you
Right.
desire her, and you respect her, brother. So what I want to do is be able to create that space to where you now more open
Right.
to it. You now can see that this woman got immense value. She can uplift me, make me even a better version of myself. Right now, I might not see it. But here on Chase Love, we gonna help you see it, brother.
Oh,
For
shit,
real, for
too.
real. But I understand
Right.
though, because a lot of times we maybe don't have that right energy to help change us, evolve into that next version of ourselves. And a lot of times we do it for ourselves, we able to evolve, but it maybe sometimes takes some additional energy to help
Nah, I definitely
jumpstart that evolution, you know,
definitely agree
within
with you on
yourself.
that
So
one. I feel like the right man. The realest statement I heard. Look, behind every strong man is a good woman. Believe it or not,
brother, believe
I'm trying to tell you.
certainly
Look,
is.
it really
certainly
is. It
is,
really,
man.
you really have a woman who will really
That's
come in
real.
there and really encourage you to do better. Cause you gonna want to do better off the strength of her. Cause I want her to have the best. So to my earlier statement, babe, if you out there, I'm working on it. I promise, I'm working on it. Look, don't take what I'm saying. Everything I promise, I'm working.
I love it, dog.
I'm working, baby. Just work with me. That's all I ask. That's probably the biggest thing I ask for. Just work with me.
Mhm.
That's probably my big. I ain't mean jump into the next. No, but
No, you good,
Nah,
my
you all
biggest
brother.
thing
By all
is,
means.
but where you at,
But I
babe?
do want
Oh,
no, tell her,
Babe, where you
let
at?
her know.
just work with me. You know, like I can't speak for everybody, but man, for some of the stuff, some of the things people like me or people in my situation have been through, we've been through a lot, and it's hard.
That's a fact.
But I just want you to recognize I'm trying. I'm genuinely trying. If you're willing to try with me, that's all I'm asking for. But it's gonna be hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. Of course it'll be rocking. Ain't nothing easy.
Absolutely.
But as long as you're willing to rock and roll with me, we rocking and rolling. That's that simple. You feel me? And that's it.
So Zen.
So, gentlemen, to kind of, wrap things up, I want to kind of ask this next question so that the ladies and your future wife that's looking, she will know, what would you say your best quality within yourselves? Like, what is something that you know that you do the best? Like, no matter what it is, like, you the coldest at, and that could be anything, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to limit the mind, whatever the case may be, because like I say, your wife is watching and she tuned in right now, ready to hear. What's your best? We're going to start with you, brother. Come on. What's your best? What do you feel like you do the best, your best quality within yourself to bring to your wife, your future wife?
What type of show is this?
This is Chase Love Unscripted, brother. This is unscripted information.
All right, we're gonna keep it.
We're going to keep it key at all times, brother.
I'm really pressured. Like
And what do you mean
whatever
by
you
that?
think that means, I'm
That-
really pressured. Like you want your back bent, I'm pressured. You want to make money together, please. Like I'm like begging. Like I want a power couple real bad. Again, you could be nothing, but if you have an ambitious level, be pressured with me.
Okay. What's your best trait within yourself, brother?
I say my best trait myself right now is what I can provide versus what you let me know what you want to do, and I promise you, if I can't make it happen, I know somebody can make it happen. If you tell me a dream you want to do, I can correct my other best trait I have. I really am in a space where I can correct that for you.
Acts of service.
Whatever it is, I can correct that for you. You want to open a business? I got the avenue you want to do it. Let's do it.
So your energy and your integrity behind it.
I have it. And then I had something good, but it just slipped my mind.
It's
But
all right. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. What about yourself? What do you feel like your best trait?
I'm just a good listener.
Good active
Oh, yeah.
listening. That's always beneficial, brother.
I'm a good listener.
you can take a lot away from active listening, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of information you could just go on and soak up and learn about life itself, yourself, by just having that opening ear, man. So I agree.
You ain't learn about it. You learn about, man, I think Dion said the best. Your girl tell you exactly how she want to be treated if you listen. And your girl will tell you exactly how she wants you to treat if you listen. And you just got to pick up on it. And she always asking you about how your day is, that's because guess what she wants you to do? Ask her how her day is.
That's fair.
She gonna tell you exactly how to treat her if you listen.
That's fair.
Because she gonna do it to you for you to do it to her, or she gonna mention it. You just got, fellas, like I know y'all watching too, I promise you, just listen. Really listen. That's why you got two ears and one mouth. Just listen.
Fair. Well, I'm glad to be able to have you gentlemen here to get y'all insights naturally on what y'all been looking for, expectation-wise, deal breakers, your best trait within yourself, also your most pressure behind yourself. Goddamn, I would greatly would be able to happily have y'all, man, here today.
Appreciate
to
you
go get some insight, man, and hopefully, well, we ain't know hopefully, we know that it's a lucky young lady that's on here watching, ready to get some insight on who her future husband might be, man. You know, Chase Love Unscripted, we gonna definitely make that happen for you all. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all, man. I want to say for having me in Louisiana. Thank y'all appreciate y'all for coming out, man. It's a great insight. Also, for the viewers, let everybody know your name and your Instagram handle so where if somebody wants to reach out to you, they can be able to reach out.
All right, so my name's Adolfo Yanes, and my Instagram is FreeCuba. And let's have some fun.
Absolutely. All right.
You heard me, Joe. My Instagram is #step_no_cap. Look, long as you open, I'm open. You trying, I'm trying. And you gotta be adventurous. You know, I love having fun. I'm ready to take trips. I'm trying to get out of here.
My name's Facebook, Well Chris, for Murder Uptown, if you know me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank y'all for watching Chase Love Unscripted. Let's talk. I'm your host, Big Q, not the little one. And we were here in New Orleans, naturally setting the tone. So make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment if y'all messing with the video. And tune in for the next edition of Chase Love Unscripted. Let's talk. You heard me?
Yeah, go do it.